I am up to no good. I'm up to good. I'm here blooming a bit of yeast with some brown sugar. I'm making a loaf of bread today. Got the kitchen cleaned up. Gonna take my day and make a nice homemade loaf of actual yeast bread today, not sourdough. It's gonna be a yeast bread. Got some exciting news. This week, there will be a plant coming up. I don't know which. It's going to be the lavender, if it's going to be this one. I don't know, people. Could it be even the strawberries? Something's popping up here this week. Hey. I've got green onions ready to cut again, holy, and growing like mad. Because I cut them right off to here, all of them. And today they definitely need a haircut. Look how long that one is. Look, this one's already like reaching out for me. Hi. Yum. Eat that green onion every day. I made chili, but I burnt the pot. Before it even started, I burnt the pot. Yeah, I did. I've got my plant growing very well. Look at that. Gorgeous little bud forming. Very cute. Very grateful for that. I hope you're all having a beautiful Wednesday. Whatever is happening for you. I'm gonna get my coat on. Good morning, my friend. How you doing? Really good to see ya. I'm here getting my raincoat on because it is muddy out, rainy out. And we're getting snow tomorrow. I'm like, what? Every bit of snow is almost gone, I think, when we go and check. When we go and check, it's gone. And I'm like, why would it snow? And I forgot, it's not May 24th weekend. Got some bread working here, but it's not sourdough. Making a yeast bread today. That looks beautiful. I'll let that bloom while I smokes a joint. Got some good flowers happening. Beastly plants going. How you doing? How's your Wednesday so far? It was garbage day. I was supposed to take the garbage out. I got up this morning at 7 o'clock to take the garbage out, and somebody had taken it out for me. I was so pleased. I got my drawers on. I got my coat on. I went out by the door. I was like, oh, somebody did that for me. Somebody else, because it wasn't me. So I brought them in. I don't mind bringing them in or bringing them out, just not every time. And that's fair enough, yeah? So it's not raining right this second, which is good. Cucumbers and strawberries, no way. Nice. Well, I'm gonna get planting this week now. I'm gonna have oh my, and a package of worm castings in each. And then I'm gonna top up everything in here with worm castings. So I'm gonna get 3 bags of worm castings. And I'm gonna use the soil that's out here already. Everything looks good. As in, there's no snow, only one patch of snow. One little patch. I'd say to be gone today. That's pretty good. Cucumbers and strawberries. That's wicked. I've got nothing starting to come up yet, but my sage is growing. Hey now, and we got to clear these boxes out. Once I clears these boxes out, I'm missing thing. All these got to be cleaned out. And I can use the soil from that. Oh no, look at this. Now that, my friend, is a strawberry. Hello. That is a strawberry. Huzzah. That's wicked. And that's an old tomato. It's an old shrivel up tomato. Wow. An old tomato. And a strawberry. And something else green down here. I think that's not growing. But yay. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen for me. It's gonna happen. Just gotta give it time and love. Give it time and love. It'll happen. And it's hard to lift. It's hard to lift. I hate lifting it. So can't wait to get me a bit of bread made. It's gonna be nice. Loaf of bread. I am excited to see there's new growth in those pots. Because I planted last year in those pots. I can't remember what I planted in the second one. There was peppers, but that could have changed. That could be a seed out of a bird, or I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm very grateful spring is coming. Spring is arriving in true fashion. Always late here. Yes, it's always late here. After May 24th weekend, you're bound to get a little bit of snow, but I can assure you, not enough to worry about. Not enough at all to worry about. So, for the next couple of days, it's going to be snowy and rainy. And yeah, I've got lots of things to do. I have a mission, like I said. I want to go hunting and I want to go fishing and I want to take my place in the art world. And I have a lovely piece that I created for my friend in Alberta. My very, very best friend in Alberta. Because I don't have any other best friends in Alberta. She is it. I have a lot of friends. But this is her home window. This is where, if she looks out our mother's window, this is it. It's home for her. It's very pretty. There's rocks upon the beaches. And there's sand upon the shore. You will see the light of home in this piece. Even though you can't really see it on TV land. In person, it shines a little brighter. I'm just saying. Made myself 9 bowls of chili. I have to say 9 because I ate 2 yesterday. I was starved to death. I was like, yo. And then when I froze 7 of these, I realized I shouldn't have eaten the second bowl. But, alas, we're here. We're about to make this happen. I've got very, very much a yeast bread here. This is a tablespoon and a teaspoon of brown sugar, some warm water out of the kettle, not hot, and 2 teaspoons and a quarter of a teaspoon of yeast. Now I'm adding the same amount of olive oil as I did salt. Now olive oil is very expensive, so you don't need a whole lot. Because as you know, you're only putting a drop of salt in, right? So it's only a drop of olive oil. 1 drop. Done. You give that a good stir around. And you pour it lock, stock, and barrel into your awaiting bread. Now, I created bread flour out of all-purpose flour because I didn't have any bread flour. So I used some baking powder and baking soda and stirred that shit. Yeah, like you do. Like you do. Gonna make some bread. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's very simple. It's not that hard. It's a matter of fact. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it if you know. You don't even need to know your cups and measures. Just know your eye, right? Your handful is about a half a cup, depending on your hand. Now, if you're Andre the Giant, 1 handful will do. Okay? But if you're anything like me, I puts about 5 handfuls of flour in. 5 does it for me, right? It's a little more than 3/4 of a cup in each. But I don't use all my flour right away because I likes to bring my flour to me. As I said, I do use the measuring cup. So this is a little bit of, this is what, this is like 3 handfuls and 2/3 of a cup of flour. So I'm not throwing it all in. Good morning. Hey, hey. Just here making up a bit of bread. And I don't need a lot of flour. This is coming together now. Starting to. I don't add all my flour to one time because your bread will turn into a brick before you get to need it. You know? And once it starts peeling off the sides of your bowl, you know you're getting there. You know you're getting there. Almost there. So you keep adding until you're there. It'll start. It'll come around. I have a sourdough in the fridge because I didn't want to make it every day. Every day I was getting to be a little too much bread on the go. A little too much bread. And I know you can never have too much bread. But it being just myself eating it, yes, you can have too much bread. Trust and believe. So, I should have shown you if you wanted to see. As I put flour in, it comes off of the sides of the bowl. So it's like, yes, that's when you know it's starting to come together because it's incorporating all the flour. It's just a matter of getting her into a grease bowl now and letting it rise. Once you does your flour thing. Me? Oh, I got many skills, girl. I am a master roller. Master roller. I am a heck of a yoga partner. Heck of a yoga partner. What else? really good at talking the ear off, yeah. Yo, I can do that all day. Do that all day. But I do like silence sometimes. Don't know when. You'll never get it. So move the fuck on. You'll never get silence from me. Wahaha. Trust and believe. There'll never be a dull moment. And you will dance me through my kitchen. Yes. Hey. Love you, girl. Gotta friggin' inspire yourself. You're inspiring me. Making your changes. Moving on up. Feeling better about your days. Here we go. We got it coming together now. Every time you take that fucking 10 minutes for you, this one needs a lot of flour. She's heavy on the moisture. Oh, that was fun. Now she's coming together. See how it rolls off of the side and into itself now? Yes. Now it's almost a ball. It's almost a ball. There we go. Now, we'll save this flour for when you need it. Because I like the proof. And then you need right? Hey. That's right. Listen, the day you don't is the day you find yourself needing something you never needed before. So all the times when you're working on yourself and you feel you're exhausted and you don't know what you did all day, that's you working on yourself. Don't overlook that. That's not exhaustion. That's hard work put in. That's mind work put in. That's called shadow work, people says it is. It's your shadow work. And I'm like, dude, you know what? I don't know what you want to call it, but it's something we got to work on every day. I know each and every one of us talk to ourselves in a negative light. I know it for a fact. It's not only one person doing it to themselves. Everybody, unless they've learned how to be enlightened, talks to themselves in a negative manner. And to be consistent about being positive towards yourself, it's hard to be consistent, to be honest with you. I'm having a hard time with it, and I'm a human being just like anyone else. And yes, I've come a long way, and I'm going to stay on my journey. But to be consistent in that love for yourself, to be constantly in your head saying, I am enough, I am good enough, I am worthy of love and loving myself enough. That is work. And if you don't think it is, try doing it every day. Try doing it 24 hours a day. every day of your life. Because that's work. That's energy you're putting into your own mind and body. And that's a fucking beautiful thing, right? And not everyone gets to say they've had an experience with themselves where they can look at themselves and love themselves. It's not a fucking everyday miracle, okay? It's not an everyday love miracle. But it should be. I would love it to be. Hey. Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I got going. Yeah. And the process to kneading is just taking the palm of your hand, going forward, roll it back. Massage it like it's a cramped muscle. Like it's a cramped muscle. I'm just saying. Be kind to it. Don't try and tear the bread. You don't need to tear it all. You just want to roll it forward and back. When you're pulling it back, you're pulling the next flap over. Yep, and it makes bread lightweight. Makes bread lightweight. And as you can see, I'm not done kneading yet because it needs to bounce back a little. I need some give to my bread. So, and when you're doing this, it puts bubbles into your bread. And it needs and works your gluten. So your bread don't turn out like a brick. If you don't do this, you'll need to differ the recipe to a non-kneading kind. There are recipes out there that you don't need bread, yes. There is. This is not it. I wanted a good bread today. I felt like something nice. And that's what I'm doing. I'm making some toast when I'm done. I'm putting some peanut butter on that hot fucking warm bun when it comes out of the oven. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's what I wanted. Honest. A little bit of peanut butter goes a long way. A little bit. I don't like a lot. And I did salt, pepper, and put a touch of thyme and basil in this. Because I wanted to. I wanted that flavor in it. I like flavor. The sensation of kneading. The sensation of kneading is very relaxing. It's very relaxing. Because not only are you getting to squish something without breaking it, but you're creating something with your own body. Okay? Look. My hand is vibrating. Not because I'm vibrating. That's given. My hand vibrates love back from the bread. I know you don't think this is not alive, but it is. There's yeast in this fucker. Yeah, it's alive. It's like a bacteria, but it's alive. Wellness, hey. Oh, you're gonna kill me. I'm making bread, but it's good for me. It's good for me. I'm not eating the whole loaf today. I'm not. Hey. It's good to see ya. I'm here just kneading bread for the last 4 minutes. It's starting to tighten up. And then I put it in a covered bowl. Some smooth now. Some smooth now. Another minute. Another minute. Homemade bread is better than any store-bought. You're damn straight. Yep. You're darn tootin'. That is correct. I know what went into this. A friend of mine, I was down at the group there last week, and I got a granola bar, and I went to eat it this morning. I realized what was in it. It wasn't even a good for you granola bar, but it said it was. And it was really not good for you. It wasn't a good for you granola bar. It had all kinds of soil oils. Look at that. That's the bounce I'm looking for. I'll show ya. Poke. See it come back? See it come back. Watch it. Oh, Shirley. That's like, gentle. Lovely. Back to the kettle, she says. And back to the kettle. So, and we're on. A drizzle of olive oil on the bowl. And just, so you don't have to really wash it out. It's not going to fucking affect it that much. And we're going to go cover the beautiful roll. Cover the beautiful roll. Drizzle and slide it across. Slide it across. Because that's how Patricia Dooley taught me. And cover that baby with a clean cloth. I know it looks like I picked it up off the floor, but it is a clean cloth that I had here. My belly took it down. And in the middle of the stove it goes. Oh yeah. Now let me get my hands clean. Take your hold. Without getting you all doughy. And no, this is not a dirty cloth either. This is a painting cloth that I use for a dish rag. It's a dish rag. It's clean. Yeah, it's clean. It is clean. So, hey. Oh, well, get back to sleep, my dear. I hope you sleep well. You bought a sourdough starter kit. Damn, girl, I would have sent you a jar. I would have sent you a jar of mine. Yeah, you can buy them online. That's for sure. You can indeed. And is it there yet? Have you tried it? Because that's only whole wheat flour and water, right? And time. Like you take your time. One day a week, you put 1/4 of a cup of whole wheat flour and 1/4 cup of water. Stir it. And put it in the cupboard. The next morning, take it out, another 1/4 of a cup. Stir it. Add a little bit of water. Stir it. Put it back in the cupboard. And like 4 days of that, it's starting to bubble. You get to discard some. And use it as crackers or brownies or whatever you want. Been here for months. Haven't tried it yet. Girl! Look, I got one starter that I had for the lady at the store, but this has gone to, this is called Hooch. I gotta spill that off now. I should do that now. Whew. This has been in the fridge since, like, I don't know, the 1st of March. This is a sourdough starter. And now to activate this, I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I took off the hooch, it's called. It turned into alcohol. you leave a little drain of that hooch at the bottom. See that little drip? Oh shit, it's still a little drizzle there. The little drizzle there, it's what's gonna feed the next batch, because there's probably no sugar left in it. So I'm gonna put my 1/4 cup in. You take a 1/4 cup of whole wheat flour and make sure it's only a 1/4 too, because you don't want over a 1/4 cup for this. It'll be too thick. And put it in. And where I am taking it out of the fridge, I'm gonna not put that much water in it. I'm gonna put a little drop of water. Just a little. And use a wooden spoon. Little drop of water. And I know that I'm putting a touch of honey in to feed, just a little drizzle, not even a drizzle. Because the touch of honey that I put in, it was like the size of a dime. Okay? And that's gonna add to waking it up. Now, mine is looking thick because I only added a little drop of water. That's what I wanted. I want it active. I want it to be really active. So I'm going down and around, see? Getting it all scraped up. Scrape it up. Scrape it off the bottom. And stir it into the new stuff. You understand? And make sure there's no dry flour. Any dry flour, it's gonna kill your starter. So where you got a new starter kit, I'd say you're gonna need that 1/4 cup of water and a 1/4 cup of whole wheat flour. My sister's at my door. So, here we are. This is the consistency I have mine at. And it's thick, but it's runny still. And just put it in the cupboard. Put it in the cupboard. Put it up in the cupboard, just like it is. A dry, dark place. Now, I suggest putting something under it, because depending on how active your starter is, it will bubble over. When that happened to me for my first time, it was so exciting. See ya. Have a good day at work, CSL. Thanks for coming in and spending time. I do appreciate you. I'm here 33 minutes and 52 seconds. My sister's in the laundry room. I don't know why she knocked. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get this day on. It's Wednesday. Gonna make me some bread. Yeah, it's gonna feel good. And if the sun and the rain comes out, the rain stops and the sun comes out, which it looks like it is, I'm gonna dig up some garden beds. Just for shits and giggles. Alright, so get your gardens ready. Paint your masterpieces. Pull the friggin' dough out the oven. And have yourself a feast. Stay consistent. Stay loving yourself enough. It's the best advice I can give you today. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. I'll see you.